Hello, what's up, guys? This is working. Testing 1, 2, 3. I think it is working. Hi, Bill. Hey, thank you for the 37 months. How are you? Merry late Christmas. Hi, Taddy. Hi, Bernard. Hi, Michael. What's up, Jerome? What's up, Lewis? I am back. Hi, Michael. Hi, Jose. Hi, Jacob. Hello, everybody else. I was on a Christmas vacation away, and now I'm back, and so it's back to our daily streams. How are all of you doing? How was everybody's Christmas? Did anybody get anything cool? Or do anything fun? Anybody go skiing by any chance? I accidentally pressed on the chair thing. Wait. Oh yeah, I'm actually pressing on with my foot. I'm like, why is it going down? Hi Jay, what's up? What's up? My lips like look and feel dry. The air is super dry here, so it's been pretty crazy with that. Like it's been terrible. Like your skin gets dry, everything gets dry. It's a pain. It's big pain. So I don't know, it just reminded me of skiing this weather. It was snowing, you know, and so I don't know, it reminded me of skiing. Hi Taslin, how are you? Cheers guys, I got my matcha today. This is my no sugar day, so having some matcha with oat milk, and I don't ski. I do ice skate though. I'm getting back into it this season because I need some fun activities to do. Hey Spin, what's up? And so I'm pretty excited for that. No skiing though. I'm just gonna do ice skating. Just gotta like, you know, figure out the schedule and start going. I was thinking of like, because I want to practice some tricks because it's been a while and I want to actually improve. I don't want to just skate for fun all the time. That being said, I think I'm going to do a little bit of research, and then if I go enough, I'm gonna buy my own skates. Ski fun. I've gotten that before, Ayush. I've gotten Pokemon, I've gotten Arena Crush, I've gotten who else? A few. Christmas holidays were good. I actually did study some chess openings while I reviewed a little bit, and I was using Opening Tree. Have you guys used that? It was the one that Bishop was talking about. A course on figure skating. I thought about it. Like I thought about possibly taking lessons, but like they would have to be a little bit more advanced. But I don't know where I would fall because I do know how to skate well and I know how to do spins, but that's about it. Nice to ski you again as well. Well, once we have the next arena going, I will play you guys. Yeah, I'm sure that they would test. Why don't you make YouTube videos? I do make YouTube videos just on my other channel. I'm focused on another channel at the moment. Like I stream on here and I've thought about making videos on here, but yeah, I don't know. I have more of a plan for the other channel. Yeah, I mean, actually the last video did very well. I think it's sitting at like 5,000 views at the moment. The one that I released before I left for my trip. So that's not too bad. I'm very happy about it. It seems like a lot of people enjoy the video and it was valuable to them. So that's always a good feeling. Oh, you took figure skating for how long? Okay, how much do you know? Like, do you know tricks? How well can you skate, Bill? I have 3 siblings. 2 younger, 1 older. But anyways, so I was studying the Sicilian Pulsing a little bit because I end up in that position a lot. Like I was using Opening Tree, and I'm gonna continue going through that. And there was this course I bought on Chessable a while back and I stopped it, but it's all about visualization. So like it forces you to visualize before you make moves, like to find the answers. And so like I might try to finish that as well. Yeah, middle oldest. And if I do Chessable today, we'll see. I might go through it. Thank you, Bernard. Appreciate the compliment. Thank you. But yeah, so finally making time for it. Like I told myself, even 15 minutes of chess openings a day is better than nothing. So I'm gonna like start with that, and then maybe if I get really into it, I'll do more. I'm working on my next video now, and I'm also finishing the Python class. I have a month left of it and finishing the object-oriented programming problems this week, and then I'm starting a project for it, and then I'm done, and it's gonna feel so good to be done with it. Not officially improve tactics. Well, okay, for me it was positional from 18 to 1900, understanding weak squares, understanding weak pawns, and focusing on position. And then 19 to 2000 was tactics. Hi, Perrin. Mozart, thank you. Thank you. Good to be back. How are you? This weather though, like I just like it makes me so sleepy. It's so dark here. Like it's dull. It gets dark at 3:30 and it's cold, and so like I've been really struggling, I think, in general with getting everything done because I just want to be sleeping. Like I feel like I'm a bear and I need to hibernate all through the winter because winter in New York is so different than winter in like California. And so like I'm definitely struggling a little bit with that. What's the Wake Up Dead Man about? Yeah, I'll do chess puzzles today. It's a lot different than hockey skating. In what way? I'm enlightened. I'm intrigued more than enlightened at the moment. I want to hear about it. Like, hockey is pretty cool too. But I want to like I like skating. I rollerblade and I like doing that because it makes you feel like flying if you go fast enough. And I think that's really fun. And so ice skating is the same. It's very fun. It's just kind of a pain because, you know, with ice skating you can't do it for free. You know, you need somewhere to skate, and usually it's a rink, and they you know how that goes. I wish there's a place to skate for free, but we don't really have that. Oh, okay, I didn't know that. When did it come out? It really is a huge rush, and it's awesome. It's a little too cold to rollerblade, but I have my rollerblades like right here underneath the table. They're very nice. They have like the big wheels. But they do go fast. They do go fast. One time, like when I lived in the other area, I had to like pass this like stair bridge thing. And then I tried to do it with my skates because I was like, I don't feel like taking them off. And the skates they go very fast, and they're like, it's kind of like at a slope, you know, like so it goes a little bit like steep. Yeah, terrible idea. Terrible idea. Like you end up, your skates go so fast you cannot keep up. The best thing you can do at that point is not panic, but easier said than done, because I was doing really well, by the way. Like I was going down the stairs super fast with the skates, just had them like in a line. And then I'm like, wait, what do I do when I hit the curve? Like, cause I have to turn. Well, anyways, I hit the curve and I hit my arm. It went numb. It wasn't good, but that was like a while ago. You won 2000 ELO? That's hard. Cool. I might check it out. But that was like really, really hard. But you know, it is what it is. I survived. Probably won't be doing that again. That was actually really freaking stupid, but here we are. Hi, Jose. Hello, Respect. Hello, hello. We'll be doing some puzzles today, and then we're gonna move on to some games. I am feeling sleepy. I just like, it's the freaking dullness of everything. Like, I need to just... Doesn't sound good for wrists. Oh, it wasn't good for my, my arm, not my wrist specifically. I hit my... Hi, Denzel. How are you? But I'm okay now. Yeah, I'm okay. My wrist, I think, is getting a little bit better. So I'm happy about that. At least, like, I don't feel it hurting, but it like, flares up sometimes. Because I really want to go back to yoga soon. Do I warm up? Not at the moment. I warm up with puzzles. Sorry, I can't speak. I need to drink some water. My mouth is dry. Nobody hits you. Hello, Art. Computing? When you say computing, do you mean like programming or? Because if it is, I mean, I could give you some tips about learning. Because I mean, with programming specifically, you don't want to fall behind because it stacks, right? Like it builds on itself. And so if you fall behind, everything becomes more difficult than it needs to be. Like, I think if I can give people some tips on specifically coding, it would be that if you have any questions, make sure they get answered. Like, never assume things if you're not 100% confident in terms of like, not assume even, but don't continue if you don't know something. Like if you don't understand the logic of something, because it's very heavily logic based, right? So you have to understand the logic. And so if you don't understand something about the logic of the syntax or just in general the problem, you're going to fall behind. And so it's good to actually really ask questions and also like get answers to things. And with AI, it's so much easier now. It's like easier because if you ever have a question now, and you know, you can have very unique questions, the coding, it'll answer it for you. Like you don't need to go out of your way to like find somebody who will give you an answer, especially if you're working on a project alone and there's nobody particularly who can help you. At least with AI now, like with Gemini is good with that. Like if I haven't ever have any specific questions, like I'll ask it like about logic or whatever. So like that's the thing, you can totally use like AI for that kind of stuff, like for questions specifically, and it's gonna help you a lot. But yeah, don't keep going if you're confused about something. You have to stop and figure out, you know, like you have to stop and understand what you're confused about. It is a lot of information to take, and a part of it is just experience. Like the more you do it, the more comfortable you get. You know, my last video on the other channel was literally about, you know, studying and learning, and I went into that. But when it comes to stuff like that though, like it's important that you're able to like retrieve information by yourself. So even if you don't do it well, just retrieval helps your, you know, helps you basically remember these concepts better over time as well. Hey, Merry Christmas, Dan. But yeah, it's well, I worked mostly with Java and C back in college. It's been a while. There were a few others, but like yeah, my school mostly focused on Java and I did not like it much, but now I'm working on Python. Yeah, it's been a while. I don't even know if I can code anymore in Java because it's been like 6-7 years. No, wait. It's been... When did I graduate? Yeah, it's been 6 years, so it's been a long time. So that's the thing. You don't use it, you forget. But the thing is, the one thing they'll say with you is logic. Like, because if you've done programming before or you've done anything similar to that, like you'll be able to understand logic way easier. It's just a matter of learning the syntax, which can also be quite easy because a lot of it, you know, like connects, you know, like yeah, languages could be, the syntax can be different, but there are similarities and those similarities will help you. But if it's your first time, the best thing you can do is make sure that you don't fall behind on especially foundational stuff. Make sure you understand exactly what you're doing, and that's just very easy to do now because you don't even need to, like, if you don't have a teacher, if you're not in class, you don't know, whatever, like you just ask Gemini, ask whatever tool you use. But I find Gemini is really good with coding, so like I prefer using it for coding over Claude. I think it was just C, but I don't remember. It was only for like one of my classes. Like I didn't just learn C, there was another one I learned, but I literally like completely forgot it because it's been so freaking long, you know? But yeah. Oh, nice. I haven't used that one, Mad Mac. Oh, wait, are you talking about Claude Opus or is there another Opus one? Because I feel like Claude Opus. Did I use that? Like for this specifically for coding? Specifically, like I used when I was working on make.com. Am I afraid of AI taking over my job? Not really. No, I know a lot of people have like there's a lot of like mixed feelings about AI. Like people either hate it or love it, it seems. Sorry, one sec, my phone's going off. It's really freaking annoying. Okay. 1 second, I'm just gonna silence my phone. There you go. I don't know. I've never like I'm not scared of things like that. I don't know why. I don't know why. Like it's not even like I know enough to not be scared of it or to be scared of it, I guess. I just don't like I just don't how do I put this? Don't know what the outcome of that will be because okay, even if it takes over certain jobs, like maybe it's going to create other opportunities, other jobs, who knows? Like I haven't really looked into that, so and we really don't know where that's going to go, but we'll see. Oh, the last version. Okay, thank you. I will try that out. Definitely. For Claude, I have that $100 a month subscription at the moment because I tend to use it a lot for a lot of things in order to, you know, get shit done, period. So I have expensive subscription to it. Disappear, vanish, what? What are we talking about here, Owen? Yeah, for me, the way I kind of see it, and of course, I didn't look too into this, so I can't, like, you know, argue too much for it, but I do think what's going to probably happen is that certain jobs, AI will take over certain jobs, but I think that means that there's going to be more push for, like, different areas that there may have not been right now, or it's not even a thing yet. I don't know. I don't know if that makes sense, but, like, we'll see what that is, you know, like what those roles are. You mentioned briefly as an example, I wonder what your time tracking app is. I use Manic Time. The reason I like Manic Time is that because they do actually have a free version, so you don't really have to spend any money on it, and it's like very simple program, truthfully. I will say that if you get the subscription, like you can connect multiple devices, but for me, it depends how much, like how you feel about security, but like you do have to go through it and filter certain websites, so it's not tracking certain websites. Like I don't want it tracking, you know, any banks or anything like that, so I have it exclude those platforms overall, or those apps websites. But yeah, overall I really like it. It does give me a good perspective how much time I'm actually investing in something. So yeah, it's good. I try to be mindful of that, but it's not always easy. It's very easy to waste time though. Rapid and Blitz championships. Well, I like Rapid championships. Blitz, you know, I guess is cool too, but I don't really watch that too much. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm like wondering which fields will be more popular, right? Like I don't actually know. Like this is not something that I really look too into, but it is really interesting and it probably is worth looking more into over time. Oh, a video on maintaining discipline for sure. That's definitely a hard one. That's definitely, I would say, a difficult one. I think that over time you can get pretty good at being disciplined, but that requires a lot of boundaries. You know what I mean? Like boundaries with, especially with people. Well, I guess with yourself too is important, but just depends. If you live with your family or with somebody else, I think it could be harder to maintain like certain levels of discipline unless you have basically like not just how do I put this, like unless you also have a space to do that. Do you know what I mean? But I think things get very much more difficult when it comes to discipline when there's other people at play as well. Hey, happy new year, Emmanuel. But it's interesting. I'll look into the research for it eventually. Right now, my focus for the channel has been to grow it, obviously, and the best way to grow it is to focus on certain video, like content, certain outliers and stuff like that. So my focus has been on like what is overperforming on YouTube. So I don't like get too much of a say on the topics overall. There's a lot of things I want to make videos about, but the thing is, when you're not a big channel, you have to be mindful of that, and you have to go for, you know, what people for your demographic are actually walking, like what has proven to be successful. And so that's kind of what the focus is at the moment. But eventually, if the channel gets big enough, I'll be able to kind of make videos for anything I really want to, and then that'll be cool. But that's kind of the goal, just step by step. But I really enjoy the process. Like, researching a lot of this stuff is so interesting. I always learn something new. Right? Like, for the last video, I learned a lot, like, and it was fun. It was fun putting it together. My content, it focuses on metacognition, well, cognition and metacognition, and on learning and discipline. At least, like, that's kind of what it, like, habit forming specifically. So that's kind of how I see it. Like, it's basically a channel to help people learn how to think for themselves and think well, because that is in itself a skill. And then B, it's intended to share tools, platforms, whatever you want, like stuff like that, with people to help them in that process, right? To basically improve themselves and their thinking. Denzel, it did. And I'm trying to find like a balance at the moment, because I think YouTube has a lot of content that is focused on self-growth that to me is a little vague, and that's what does well. But like, I like going further into the research and the practical side of it as well. And so I'm kind of trying to balance that right now, because obviously I don't want to overdo it. Like, if people on YouTube are not watching dense videos, that's not gonna help me grow. But at the same time, I don't really like vague videos too much, so I'm just kind of finding a balance at the moment, like, to both of those things. The hours for studying, yeah, that's hard. Like, I think the funny thing is, the reason I created this channel, a big part of it was because growing up I struggled a lot with these things, because I didn't have the right resources or the discipline to study. I didn't even know how to study, and so that's kind of what got me really interested in it. And, you know, I wanted to help other people who struggle with that as well. That was basically the goal of when I started the channel. You know, it's like, okay, like, how can I help other people who might have went through what I did, in terms of like not having the proper resources to, you know, basically form good habits, study, discipline, whatever. And so a lot of the channel is focused on that, and focus my experience and what I've learned, but also, you know, also, like, aside from that, like, add a little bit of a research into that. Yeah. Oh no, I have two channels. This is my chess channel, and I have another channel. But thank you, AJ. Yeah, so I still have a lot to learn, but I've been doing it for a year now, and I've definitely been improving, so I'm happy about that. Just hurt my head. Yeah, even reading itself is something, you know, like it like all these things, you know, they're hard for some people because of lack of foundation. And that's what none of us are really taught growing up, or at least most of us aren't. I think that growing up, like, there was always this focus on like, oh, this person's smart, this kid isn't, you know what I mean? Like a weird, like, oh, like they have potential, whatever. Like, at least that's what I always saw. And it's like, okay, cool, like, let's put our tools into this kid who is doing well, like, you know, who's thriving. But the reality of that is that it's not just it's not an innate thing oftentimes. Like it's a lot of people, like kids, struggle growing up in school because of the lack of foundation. It's not a thing about being smart or anything like that. So it's just like interesting looking into this research later in my life and realizing how wrong a lot of our perception is about these things, like about studying and about just school overall. And it's just like so interesting. In elementary school, you're basically just rewarded for memorizing things, and then high school is kind of the same way. You get into college, it becomes more practical and more about critical thinking, at least it should be. And those are so different. Like the video I just made, the one in my new channel, the latest one, it talks about that and like how you're supposed to study in different ways depending on what you're learning. Anyways, it's just like, it's crazy to me. With no regrets. Well, thank you, Denzel. My stream schedule, I usually stream around 4 p.m. every single day besides Saturdays. Like I try to take 2 days off, so there'll be like one random day I take off during the weekday sometimes, but like I do stream 5 days a week at this point. One sec. I wrote it down. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna put this on my planner. I'm sorry, Axis. You mentioned this multiple times, and I think consistently forgot because I just put it down and then I forgot about it. But I'll put it on my planner. That way I don't forget about it in like large words to look it up. Maybe it'll be something I can add to one of my videos in the future. I think that would be interesting. Okay. Putting it right here on my tablet. There. Perfect. Yeah. Well, I don't forget everything. I just have too much going on in my brain. And like if I'm not using it at the moment, I'm forgetting it. That's just kind of how I work for whatever reason. Like, I tell myself it's because I need to filter out my brain, because there's always like too many things. Too many things. Yeah, you did mention him last time. Well, the reason I didn't forget, thing is I started the stream and then I couldn't change it. But I got home way later than I was supposed to yesterday, so I've been kind of catching up today. What's up, Noel? Wow, Alex, what a poem. Who was it written by? A plan by our overlords. Well, can we argue that people like did much of critical thinking before? Because I don't know if that's very true. I think that individualism is quite a new thing. And before, collectivism is what led societies, and collectivism does not really oftentimes, I guess to like a certain point it can. But like I don't think it promotes critical thinking, because critical thinking often means you're thinking for yourself. And so I just feel like maybe it's more of a modern thing overall, and we're still evolving to the point of where critical thinking is something that becomes the norm, if that makes sense. Like I could be wrong about this, but that's kind of the idea I've got just based on what I know about history and people today and people in general. But like I do think we could reach that point perhaps, but I don't know. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. It's 4 p.m. Really good. Okay, I'm definitely gonna look into it. Never be to know. We don't know that though, It's Justin Bieber said, never say never, Spin. Yeah, I gotta like, the thing is for me, I definitely, and my brain definitely tends to filter out things I don't use. And I don't know what that is. Like I'm sure there's a reason for it. I do remember certain things very well, but I have to be like, I have to actually, how do I put this? Like, just connected to something else in my brain. Okay, there you go, Spin. Yeah, 4 p.m. I don't know, everybody's brains work differently. Some people are very good at like memorizing. I do tend to be pretty good at critical thinking, but my memorization's a little, but I feel like I remember things that matter, and that's that. I do like to study that mantis. I do. There are things I never forget. Me too. Me too. But I don't know. For memorization, it's just definitely about, you know, connecting things to each other. When I can connect something to something else in my head, I can remember it very easily. If I can't do that, it's very hard to remember. So the last video kind of touched on that as well, but I think memorization in general, just memory is really interesting. Basically, Alex. It's jokes. But you know what? I just want to say we all have our strengths. There's like always stuff to improve on, that it can get overwhelming as well. Like I'm trying to focus more on my strengths as well, because I always like tended to focus on weaknesses, and it can get very overwhelming at times. Yeah. Like there are people who won't remember birthdays at all. I feel like I remember birthdays decently. Names I remember after the second time. The first time somebody tells me a name, I don't really remember it. Like I need to hear it twice and then I'm good. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. There you go. Priorities. Hey, thank you so much, Marlboro Milky. Did I say that right? Marlboro. That sounds like that one, maybe I'm crazy, that one cigarette brand? Is that what it's intended to be? Because I totally, like, the one that starts with an M, like, I don't really know the name of it. I just see starts like an M and O and A or something like that. Oh, okay, okay. Is that the same name? Oh, okay. Cigarettes. Well, there you go. Hey, thank you so much. Welcome. Good to have you. Da-da. Yeah, it's pretty crazy, Bill. It's pretty damn crazy. But like, if you guys watched my last video, it does go into that about having perfect memory and about the compromise, not the compromise, but the trade-off. I guess that would be the same thing. So whatever. And it seems like people who have experienced that, there is a trade-off. So I think that's like something actually worth looking further into. Makes sense, Mantis. Yeah, I definitely believe that. Great upbringing, like, does wonders for people. My nickname is Broccoli. I wonder why they remember it easily. I mean, a friend would not know their name. It happens. It happens. I don't smoke, no. No, I barely drink. I get like the worst hangovers too. It's not good. Like I'll have, you know, some champagne or wine or whatever, and then I'm just like done. So he doesn't rate it in what way? I did. I did the crazy mind map. That was fun. Okay, so mind mapping is really interesting, actually. I was thinking of making a separate video for it, or at least maybe like a 2-minute short if that's a thing. I don't know if that's a thing on YouTube yet, because it can be pretty complicated. But yeah. I have my tablet and I basically put everything on there. I have like all my research on it, and it's pretty interesting actually. I love this tablet thing. I was thinking of making a video on like tablets, like e-ink devices. We'll see. My highest rating was 2048 or 2046. Yeah, I was actually prioritizing shorts for the next 2 weeks, but I'm gonna still try to release another video. I'll see if I can make the time to fit everything in there, because I'm also finishing the Python class thing, and so there's a lot going on at the moment, but like I just want to get the Python course finished and then, you know, go into all of that. Okay, that's pretty cool. So what exactly, like, I don't know too much about that, Mantis. I want to hear more about it. Yeah, Dumbo, that's exactly how that goes. Hey John, thank you. 2046. I wish eventually 2146. I have to go through a lot of openings at the moment and get back into Endgame. Bill. That might be a little out of my we'll see. No, I don't write that fame. Oh, thank you, Dezel. You do editing? I didn't know that. I'm learning taking the Harvard's free class, which is really freaking good, or their free course. You have to do a project for it at the end, but like I found it to like be very good. You learn a lot. So I've been enjoying it. And it's free because I took some marketing classes last year and it was very expensive. I forgot, like it was almost like 1 grand. And so it was like good to get something for free, truthfully. But the marketing classes taught me a lot and they actually really do help me with understanding content creation, at least the marketing side of it. So very thankful for that. Yeah, they do. They have a free class on Python. You should totally watch it, Axis. Your first time, or have you watched it before? I'm assuming you have. Because I watched it twice. Eventually, I'll watch it a third time. We'll see. Hey, Rabe, what's up? We should start the puzzles soon. But this was an interesting conversation. Anybody have any other questions? Never seen it? Yeah, you should definitely watch it. It's called CS50P Harvard. Thank you, Marcus. For sure, Mantis, for sure. I've also like I try to make time to study history as well because I'm very interested in like understanding. Well, I think history teaches you a lot of things. I think about just humanity overall and sociology. And so I've been studying Egyptian history as I've told you guys, and yeah, it's been really interesting. I'm enjoying it. Where can we find a Python playlist? Yeah, CS50P Harvard. Okay. So one sec, I think there's a text I have to respond to real quick, and then we're gonna go to some puzzles. Okay, never mind, I'll respond later. I'm lazy. For sure. Okay. Okay, let's start with puzzles. And then some rapid. This sleepy like weather is not helping me, man. Oh well. I'll live. Like I really feel like I need to just hibernate. Like I feel like I can be in bed for 3 days and I would be fine. I don't know why. Just ugh. Predictive history. Okay, I will write that down as well. So I have it down so I won't forget about it. Okay. One sec. I gotta fix the name. And then we're good. Okay. Hello, Alec. So we're gonna go ahead and do a hard set today. One sec. Broken. Just have to fix it. There you go. Oh, let me connect my headphones. Looked it up on YouTube? Yeah. Yeah, and the professor is really good too. He does a good job teaching. And they also have shorts for it. And the problem sets, which I personally like. Because I think that a lot of them are like simple and they kind of like, you know. I like when things focus on one thing at a time. That's just me. Like I like stacking. You know what I mean? When you're first learning something. Yeah, for puzzles, move suggestions are fine. For games, they're not. Okay. I'm gonna play 1 sec, just gonna change the music. Do I fear AI for coders? Not really. Like I feel like it probably will change coding, but what's probably gonna happen is you're gonna be more of a project manager as a coder in terms of you're gonna manage the code. At least that's like what I've kind of seen so far. 1 sec. Let's just focus on these puzzles now. Like especially with like vibe coding and stuff like that. Okay. There's night. Let you know. Yeah, you know what? You're right. It's just knight 8-7. That's the best move. 1 sec, my audio's messed up. Oh, my bad. I need to redo that. I rushed it. 1 sec. The audio's messing me up. Okay. Let's retry this. This. That. Oh. This. They go there. I don't understand. Why don't we... Another bloody... Oh, you know what? There is something to be like to do here. There. There. Yeah, it's this and then... Like, I want to say this. Oh, you know, it's probably just this and then that. There you go. Move suggestions are fine for puzzles. They're not fine for games. This is a puzzle. I was thinking of going to more concerts next year. They're a little pricey, so I would have to figure that out. But anybody here into concerts? Just Mariana Cross. I feel like they're trapped, so we could just take here and then do this. There you go. Got a warning, no moves. Oh, you mean the bot? Hey, I'm doing well. How are you? Run away with me. See. Trying to think here what it possibly could be. What if it's something along the lines of this? I don't like that though. Well, what happens after H5? Don't they move here? Broadway? Well, I was thinking more of like concerts, like artists. I win? But like... Oh, we just take the rook and we're good. Duh. Well, we have this. Well, now what? Look what it... There's this, and then they take that, so that's a no-no. Oh, you're right. If we take the knight, then... Why didn't we take it earlier? Oh, right. Alright, I'm a little bit slow. Let's try to not be so slow this time. Okay, there's a lot going on here. Which check should we look at first? Because to me, this looks like a... There's a check here. This... This... That... So if bishop d3 takes... Takes... So we just... I mean, okay, I think we just win the rook. So that's not the worst. There you go. Okay, that's not bad. I want to say that. What if we play this? It's a little crazy, no? If I want to lose? Okay, I want to lose. I don't know, like I like h3, but I think I'm being closed-minded here. Because I think I'm just a little lazy to calculate because I want to take a nap. I want to take a nap. I want a nap. There's also e4. I see one fork. You know what? You're right. The fork is nice. The fork is nice. Oh. Ugh. The heck? What's wrong with this? Oh, this takes and then that. Oh. But that's way too messy. Yeah, except... Oh. Yes. This is actually good. This is good. Dope. Alright, what now? Takes this, that. There's a lot going on here. So if we take like this happens, then we play that. And then we win that. But that's like way too crazy. Takes. I'm still gonna do it though. Oh, wait. You're telling me this doesn't work? You look so pretty. You know what? I think there might be something else. Okay, let me look at there's this take. Apparently it doesn't work because what, they just take, and I thought it was cool. Oh, I looked at d6. But I feel like it's premature. d6, bishop takes. And it just defends that. This, that. D6 first. Oh, you know what? Maybe you're right. Oh, I guess it's cleaner. Right. Because I'm too messy. Mm. Mm -hmm. Whoa. Why is there so much going on here? What if I just take that and call it a day? I don't like this. There's too much going on. Honestly, I would just take the knight here. That time of... Take that? But why? I win the queen? Yeah? Why is that? There's too much going on here. It's hurting my brain. This. Check. Check. That. Oh, but then, I mean, I saw the discovered attack. Hmm. No. Why not defended by your queen? Well, I do understand that, but the question is, where the hell do I put it? That's what I didn't understand. Is there another... There might be a fork that I'm missing, huh? Because I see this discover attack. What the heck am I missing? What if we do this? And then what? They're gonna go here? Well, that's kind of annoying too, though, no? Like, the double check is really annoying. In fact, I think the best thing to do is just take the knight. I was right. Yep. Okay. Hey, Jacose, thank you for the raid. Welcome. How's the stream? Are you guys playing chess? What's happening? Yes, let's think here. This. I mean, personally, I kind of like Brook B4. Hello, welcome. Wow, what a raid message. It's flashy, I like it. You still got 6 jailer, but we're trying. Wouldn't you start? I like this. And then if they try to go somewhere else, we can play... Let me think here. Take... No, wait, this. Oh, I'm so lazy. I do, actually. I mean, we have arenas. You know? Well, I played knight f4. The lineup. I wasn't paying attention to the lineup. The height stuff again. It's jokes. Okay. Just take. I need to pay more attention to that. I'm gonna do that because I was not paying attention to the queen. Because I'm too messy. Takes. Is there a way that we can possibly? I mean, truthfully, I like the idea of just something like this. Just take that. But, I don't know. Because, like, you know, we run into problems here, so what if we just take here and then... Alright, this is a good one, but I don't know. Let's see. G6, doesn't that just lose the knight if we play G6? There might be something else. I like the idea of taking the knight and then quite literally pushing the pawn. Because look at E1 here. It's just 2 pushes and then it's defended twice. So, what? Move the hell out of the way and then go. Take. And then that. Oh. Really? What the hell is after? Okay. I don't... Oh. This, that. Sorry, this, that. But I liked this. Knight h5. Well, how about this? I guess it doesn't matter. We just push. I just felt like it would be a waste to push it. Like, I thought that, you know, we would... Sorry, waste of a move. We could just... You know? Okay, so it's not that. I thought pushing made the most sense. I don't really understand why that's not the case. Is it just taking this? Knight h7 actually. I don't know how I feel about knight h7. Like, I just don't really... How about just taking here and then pushing? But I don't really know, actually. Like, what's the... I guess that would cover it, and then if they push here, we go here, and then they go there, and then we can just move here? But to me that feels so messy, but I guess that's hanging, so... Well, it's not, though. Yeah, I guess you can sleep okay at night. I don't know if I could sleep well, but you know, guess I can sleep. I like this. I really like this, actually. What? How's that not right? I feel like we can literally... We can quite literally, guys, promote our pawn. Oh, the squares. Yeah, I'll name them. Okay. So, first things first here. I have to, yawn. Alright, so rook e1 check takes, rook e1 check takes. Well, rook takes, whatever. That's check. Then they would go here. So then what? Then how do we go about this? We have this. Say that we want to play something along the lines of this. We want to bring the knight to e4. Rebecca. I want to go to e4. So where would they be at that point? I think that there might be a way to actually bring them to a square with the knight to check. Like, this is why I need to do the visualization stuff, because why is this better? Take here and then take there? Why is that better? 64 names? There must be something here that I'm probably missing. Because I'd like possibly this and then that, but then they just go back up, no? Then what? That's not good either. Is there another... You know what? It might actually... Maybe knight to f5? There's an idea. But what the heck would be the point of that? That just seems stupid. Unless... Takes, and then that knight to d4 after rook's exchange. High and heel are semi-proportional? Knight f5. Well, I was thinking if they can't take, right? They take, we do this. Well, my concern with that, though, is we play this. No, they still have the take, though. That... Ugh, the visualizations are hard. So knight f5, say we play that. Realistically, they can't take unless then we take here and then we're attacking f2. Queen f6. You know what? Queen f6 is actually a solid move. Truthfully. Like, you know, you attack a loose piece, period. That's not at all a bad idea. They could play... Okay, yeah. So what they can do is they can play rook d4. But if they do that, then we have... They take, check. Check, but then what? That's messy too. So why can't they just play, oh, it's defended. That's why. It's defended. This. Just take. Alright, yeah. You know what? That was good. Okay, this is another hard one. These are hella hard. It's my brain. Good. Nice. Good brain. 1 second. Sorry, I'm thinking. And then... I like the idea of just opening that position up, personally. Like, check. Correct. Takes, and then takes. That's hanging. We can also play something along the lines of that. But maybe that's not what we need here. We do possibly have a nice little, you know, whatever here. And that doesn't even require we sacrifice anything. But I like the idea of just opening this position up. You know what I mean? Like then we can play even queen at h4. So it's not the worst either. But they could always move out of the way if we do something like that. Like I genuinely just like that. Okay. Oh my gosh. Yes, I was right. I was right, you guys. He was 5'7". Wait, is there a joke in here somewhere? Is this height have something to do with the quality of chess? Oh, didn't I make a joke about that last time? I don't know, I think I did. 5'9". Alright, wish me luck. I am going to try to play. I turned it on this time. I turned it on. We're good. Sicilian, French variation. I really need to study this French variation because it's disgusting. Truthfully. I don't usually play c4, but like let's make it fun. You guys have to like literally write this down. Truthfully, it probably would have made more sense to take with that. But let's see. Like I don't mind too much with just moving everything out of the way, doing something like that, and then having this position. This is not something I'm honestly really used to. But yeah, let's see. I want to take a nap though, Bishop. A nice old nap. Okay. I really am. I just want to take a nap. It's actually problematic. TBH, but you know, whatever. Which generation? Probably millennials. I mean, memes really became a thing during that era. Memes? I don't even know if they're much of a thing these days, are they? Oh, because I'm streaming. Don't go so easy. This, which I'm not the biggest fan of, but could possibly work. I do think that attacking this weak square makes a lot of sense. Because I mean, yeah, they're gonna, you know. Okay, sorry, I'm still thinking. I gotta keep thinking. Truthfully, I don't really like what I'm doing here so far. 98 Gen Z. That era though, like 96, 97, 98, 95, they're a mix of Gen Z millennial. Like you can't, you know, somebody who's literally, how do I put this? You know, somebody born at the end of anything isn't going to be full anything, especially considering, you know, what it's like. When does millennial start? Like there's a mix going on. So it would, you know, it'd be a mix of two. Like if you're early, even if you're early millennial, I guess you can also count as whatever came before that to a certain extent. Hmm. Yeah. Like I will say, I think Gen Z is pretty bad with technology. I think millennials are better with that. Uh, and that like kind of shows when I was in college, it was like terrible. I was actually quite surprised how little people knew about oh, give me a second, you guys. Mm. Mm. Okay, I think now we can actually mm, do this. Not really. I never drink a lot. Yeah, just really depends. Because I definitely relate to both. Um, you know? Okay, let me think here. Because this bishop kind of sucks. We need to... Oh, crap. I fucked up. I just lost the pawn. Well, no, I didn't, actually. I forgot I can take that stupid knight. That's why I did this. That's why I brought it back. Our bishop's not the strongest, so part of me thinks that we should exchange it. We're good, though, now. And mid-90s. Yeah. Some say 96, some say 95, but like that year doesn't make much of a difference for millennials. 29, I was 96. Just speaking from experience, truthfully, about sorry, give me a second. Gotta keep thinking here. Mm. Hmm. But yeah, I think it's 9705. I guess because the center pawn and they have plans. I don't know. I guess we're gonna find out. Maybe they saw something I'm not seeing. Definitely a possibility, but let's see. I see. Okay. I don't mind. So the problem right now is we are unfortunately right in the middle of the freaking. Sorry, give me a second to play this. But we still are bishops, so um the goals, it usually takes like a week. Alphas. Yeah, it's pretty funny, isn't it? Mm. Okay, let's get some bowling done over here. Hmm. Mm-hmm. We have more time in the game, so we might win. Yeah, like grew up when technology really became a thing. Hey CG, good evening. I was gonna say that, yeah, when I was in college, it was interesting because a lot of people around a few years younger than I would say, or my age, were really bad with technology. I found that really weird. But you know what? It's because of iPhones. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's okay. I'm obviously capping a little bit, but they are a little problematic. I was in college. Yep, 10 years ago. I mean, I went to college for like 6 years. I started when I was, well, 18, and then I graduated around 24. I want to say 23. 24, probably. I don't remember. I forgot. Whatever. It was a long time ago. You guys get it. Okay. I'm certainly gonna say I'm gonna bully a little bit. I don't like that this is in the corner though. Okay. Actually, there is something interesting possibly to be played here. But let's see. No, you can't play that. I do like the idea of this. Um, but I wonder if it's a little too crazy. We could, of course, play this. But then it runs into its own problems. Of course. Still gonna play it though, because that's just how I roll, I guess. We have an escape square, so I don't fear anything. I have zero fear. If we didn't have left, I'd be scared right now. Hey, thank you, Merman. I'm sorry, I can't say your name. Yeah, comms and CS. Thank you. I guess I tend to look a little young. Uh yeah, I think I was like 24 or something. Yeah. I have an interesting mix of skills from the comms, computer science, and marketing. They disconnected. All right, that's quite the rage, I would argue. No fear. I started playing 3 years ago. I was 26. 25, 26. I think I just turned 26. Mosquitoes. Why do bishops remind you of mosquitoes? Thank you, Swift. Thank you, Mafia. Good to have you. Yeah, oh, 2022, so 3 years ago. Yeah, I was 26. You're my age, Jojo. Yeah, he could have moved it, but like positionally, he was not doing the best because it drops his middle pawn. And C3 looks like it's gonna fall too. So that's why he abandoned. Yeah, I started 3 years ago. I hit 2000 a few months ago, and now I'm trying to hit 2100. Mystic, yeah, I remember you were here. You were around. Thank you, Mantis. I'm from New York. I moved from from California to New York 2 years ago. Yeah. Let me just go through the opening because I am trying to be like really focused on my openings. So the French variation, anybody have any thoughts on the French variation? Any important information to remember? Yes, I've returned from my trip. An obsession. It's a job, you know. I was gonna say, I think people who like used to work with Excel every single day probably aren't too obsessed with Excel. I don't really play Blitz. Yeah. Nothing important to say about the French, okay. Dumbo. You gotta pick up some chess. Oh, I hate Blitz, not Christmas. I hate Blitz. I'm so bad at it. Like, it makes me so mad. Draw with the higher rated. I don't like the French exchange. I'm gonna change it soon. I find it kind of boring. So the French exchange, C5, 5. Oh, thank you so much, Bill. Thank you so much. Yes, we have to remind the algorithms back. I very much appreciate that. I don't play Blitz. That's why I'm lower rated. So here would bishop e7 would have been the best. Well, say that we play bishop e7, they take, you know, then we play this, then they play that, then we play this. Oh, bishop e6 is better? Well, how about something along the lines of this? What happens then? Oh, we just castle? Wait, why is this good if we're just castling? Don't they just lose it? So, what am I missing here? 94. Why does 94... Oh, well, that's changes a lot of stuff. Well, this is actually an interesting line. If they take, well, then we have... Can't we just play this? I would just take with the rook. But that's just me. Why don't I just take like this? What's wrong with it? Why doesn't it work? Oh, bishop e3. Oh, and then they can sacrifice the bishop. Okay, I see the line. So they can play this. If we take, they sacrifice, and then they win that back. So that doesn't work. Hi, Luke. How's it going? Okay. How do you remember understand openings? Well, hear me out. I didn't set that title. I had to think about that one. What's the best way to remember openings? The best way to remember openings. Well, you do have to apply, since it is quite practical, you do have to actually practice them. So you have to try to play them, but then that's like easier said than done for chess because you can't always choose what opening variation you get. So I'm gonna go ahead and say chessable, or what's the other one? Aim chess? And mixed with repetition, mixed with practical, like practice in openings. Yeah. But that's no. I like actually didn't apply this to the chess. That's the thing. Okay, so this line doesn't work because of this. And then if they take, the best thing to do at this point is either take. Okay, we just take back and then I see. What if they just take like this? Say they take like that. Oh, and there's a lot of threats here because of all of this. This is an interesting line. You play the French? Yeah, I think Trillion Chessable and Aim Chess has helped for the repetition part of it, because you can't always easily apply the practice into your game since it really depends on what your opponent plays in terms of variations. However, I think that if you trill that in and then you also you know, mix that in with actually like when you get the opportunity of playing that opening, it'll help a lot. Yeah, openings are a little complicated in my opinion to learn. They take time because you also do need to kind of like go through and understand the ideas of it. But there's so many of them that it's definitely like a step-by-step process, in my opinion. Not really, Mantis. I'm not good enough to be doing that. I will play like when people become members on YouTube or subscribe. Like I used to do that, but the thing is it's kind of complicated to set up and then people get mad, so hey AG. Just doing some rapping. What's up with you? Okay, let's go through this. So that line, this specifically the French variation here, we can go ahead and just play bishop e7 here. Okay, bishop e7, best move here. Bishop e7, they can play that, but then we could just castle. So if that's played, it's very simple. Mystic, thank you, thank you. The Larson attack. Thank you, thank you. Well, I guess what I could do is to keep it simple is if anybody becomes a member or subscribes, I can do a minute game with you. I have to work on my rating, so I can't do too long of games, but I'm down for 1 hour, 1-1. Yes, did I, Jish? Right, and I'm trying to go through the common variations. And you're right. The best place to get started is common variations and then build from there. I play a Scotch Gambit. Thank you so much, Mystic. Thank you, thank you. Of the world. I don't like Blitz. I like Bullet and Rapid. So my opinion on Blitz is the worst of both worlds. You know what I mean? So that's why I don't like it. Like I like either Bullet or I like Rapid. Hey, Small Fox. So yeah. So anyways, we have to look at the main ideas of the French because I don't even think I ever really studied the French. You know? Oh, I really hate it. It doesn't work for my brain. I swear, like it literally doesn't work for my brain because it goes into, I think, a little bit of Parkinson's law. I think that's what it was called. And a matter of like, if you have more time, you're gonna like basically, if you create more time for something, you're gonna use all of that time up. If you create less time for something, you're going to use less time to finish it. And so to me, Blitz is the worst of both worlds because you just end up thinking more, but you're not thinking well because it's still really short. So, but then you're not winning on the clock because there's still too much time. So it's the worst of both worlds. Yeah, yeah. And he's probably right, truthfully. Like, even rapid is not good. 10 minutes when I say rapid. Like, 1510 is decent. Obviously, you know, classical is best. Yeah, I don't like it. Yeah, an old soul. Rapid was the worst. That's funny. Yeah, for me, I think because like I'm comparing it not to classical because I mostly play online chess. I'm comparing rapid, blitz, and bullet, and blitz is like the in between. You know what I mean? And like for him, you know, the rapid is the in between. Oh, I can't do that though. I'm not good at not thinking very much. I hear there are people who turn off their brains out there. I can't do that. Like I literally can't. Like that's just not the how my brain works. I try, but then like I struggle with it, and then it's just like so freaking annoying. Okay, so we looked at both lines here, and then just taking is okay, but it's like, nah, you know. Let's just look at this line, bishop e7. That's what we play anyways. I'd probably see a line like this from my opponent. And then, wait, it's bishop g4. But say bishop g4, and then this. Can we just play... Why is this not the best? So we play that, and I guess it just creates a weakness for them, and it blocks the bishop. Okay, that's why. Yeah, I like classical. That's funny, Swift. Yeah, I don't like in-betweens. Yeah. 1510 is good. 1510 is good. It's just really, really hard to get a game in 1510 at 2000 or 1900 or 1800. I don't know. I really enjoy classical. I really do. Like I think it's a matter of how you view it. To me, like what I really like about it is that it's super strategic and like it really gets the brain going. You know what I mean? Like it's so there's just something about it. And it's like a nice feeling, you know? To like it just like forces you to also do some pattern recognition and critically think, and those are really, really good things. Hey, what's up, Vindictive? How many months has it been? 33 months. Dang, how's it going? I like Rapid. Rapid is 100% the most important thing for beginners who are playing online. You should be doing 1510. I always tell people this when I started. I only did 1510. That's the reason I was able to improve so quickly. You should not be doing Fit 10.0. You should definitely not be doing Blitz or Bullet. Like, get that out of your head. That's not gonna help you. Alright, let's next game. Bleh, I have to study this too. Old Sicilian variation. What's up, Kibitz? I always like forget this line, and this is the kind of stuff you actually have to unfortunately go through and study. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, that probably wasn't the best, truthfully. But all's good. Yeah, I'm kind of regretting that now. What if I just take this and then play that? This is not even what I'm supposed to be playing. I don't know why I played any of this. TBH. Like I was supposed to... Whatever, it doesn't really matter, does it? It's just gonna be one of those games. But I want to take the bishop, but I'm not going to. Actually, I'm kind of like interested in playing this too. I don't mind it. I'm just gonna play that. Why not? Seems like fun. And then this, that, you know? Hmm. Like, I don't mind doing something like this. Of course, I'm not the biggest fan of it either, though. But I also like this. Like, this is very different. You know, I like C3 here usually, but I don't mind this the most. Like, I feel like this could be kind of fun. You know? But that's not the best either. Screw it. Let's do it. Why not? Why not? This could be fun. I can totally see this being a lot of fun. Hmm. I don't mind this either. And then if they play that, we could play this. This. Yeah, this is not a position I'm used to at all. This is actually kind of crazy. Hmm. Hmm. And then I don't mind this either. We'll do this. Uh, okay. Thank you. Oh, yeah, I get annoyed when I lose on time, though. Truthfully. It's like, I don't know, it's annoying. I would like to play something like that. And then that way they can't play this, because that would be a little bit annoying. But you know what? They can't really play that, though. If they do. Yeah, I don't mind this, actually. Oh, but then they might play something like that, and I don't like that either. So let's first play this. And then we can play that. Play this. And this is going to get very interesting now. Because I do believe that we might be able to... Okay. But they can castle now. This is annoying. That. This. Their pieces are all on the other side, so I think that we could try to, you know, create a pass pawn on the queen side. And, you know, go from there. I don't think that's the worst idea, truthfully. See, we play something like that. And the nice thing about this actually is that they can't pin us. So I don't mind this at all. And now we have a pass pawn. Hey, I'm back. Hello, hello. Is it delayed? I do like the idea of if they go here, he certainly can go here. It's not the worst. I want to say this, that, but then that's not the best either. So, what if we play that? Okay. Well, I like this. And then they're gonna play maybe that. You can play this. So let's do this. Okay. That. Am I missing something here? Oh my fucking god, I missed that. I missed it. Alright. Well, we somehow now have to play catch up. Yeah, that kind of freaking blows really badly. Unfortunately. And I lost my my pass pawn too. Oh well. Annoying. I'm sad. Yeah, and I thought that I can get away with the pin because I saw the back rank mate, but it wasn't a back rank mate. That's quite literally the only reason you know what I mean? Which is like super fucking unfortunate, by the way. Oh well. I should have probably tried to go here, but you know, here we are. Alright, screw it, we're gonna play this. So I'm gonna definitely have to try to, you know, do something here now. That's funny. I'm kind of annoyed. See, this is the kind of stuff that like pisses me off, but I did it to myself. Hey, what's up, James? Sad, really. It's very sad. Do that. Ah, so sad. God freaking damn it. Okay, hold up. Da, 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 da. Okay. Do this. And then I don't mind this. Oh, that's really freaking annoying. Okay. What can I play here that's going to help with that? Because I am not... There's not much I can do here, huh? This is so annoying. I literally gave it to them. Ugh, why did I do that? Like, I could have easily broken the pin and just played for, you know? So flick. I hate when I do this. I hate when I just hand something to them. It makes me so annoyed. Oh well. Yeah, it's really annoying. Oh well. I'll live. I gave like ugh, really freaking annoying. I'll tell you that much. Da, 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 da. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'll do this. I want to be careful here, but I'm not really. Like, that's me, so not the best. Mm-hmm. But I gotta somehow get to the other side, you know what I mean? So there's that. Like, I want to play this, but that doesn't work. So let me think. We'll play this. Mm, okay. Just easier to sacrifice here. This crap, I just gave up the piece. Ugh, I'm not gonna be able to win this. Unfortunately, there's not enough time, 43 seconds. Hmm. Okay. I don't really know what we can even play here, truthfully. 3 minutes. Yeah, I don't know, maybe it was. Perhaps, you know? Mm, yep, let's do that. crap, that's not good either. This. Yeah, I can't really do much here. Too much going on. Oh no, I just about to get myself literally. Literally. Ugh, I lost on time. It's really annoying. It's very, very annoying when I, like, give people a game like that. Like, it was just a stupid blunder because I thought I exchanged... I basically let them take the bishop because I thought it was back rank mate. It wasn't. Somehow I didn't see it. Like, somehow I didn't. And that's really annoying. But it's fine. It happens. I don't know what I'm playing. The Pulsin? Okay. This is gonna be an interesting game. I don't really know this position, like... Well, honestly, I lost because of blunder. It cost me more time. But technically, yes, technically. Okay. I don't mind this. That. We're gonna play for the queen side. So we're gonna do something like this, and... No, that's not what I want to play. Oh my goodness. Okay. We're not gonna do that. We're actually gonna just play this, and then we're gonna play here. Okay. This. That. This. Quite the close position, I'll say. Hopefully I don't regret it. This, that. Honestly, a part of me wants to literally give up, like... Oh, that'd be a little crazy, wouldn't it? This, that. And then just play to break it up. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and just play this. Okay. Might want to play, yeah, we might want to get this out. Alright. I like something like that. Not the worst idea. Guys, 100 subs. Thank you very much. How is it going? Good to see you. Dude, that's like a major drop. Just got 100 subs on Twitch. It's very, very nice. Thank you, thank you. Oh, they took, okay. Alright. Okay, we're playing a very close position. Close positions like this sometimes take much more time, unfortunately. But, sorry, give me a second. I'm gonna do this. And then from there. Thank you so much. But yeah, our position's quite close, so we need a pawn break. See, it's not easy to get to that. Like that's what we should be aiming for, technically, but yeah. This. Just get a pass pawn and then try to go from there. But they also have pass pawn, so we're gonna have to be careful there. Holy shit, thank you, thank you. Okay. We have actually equal time, so... We have to get creative with the knight and, you know, try to get it there. So let's see how we can do that, possibly. Mega ultra hype. Chaos that mods usually handle. Oh, like, oh my gosh, there's so much chaos on YouTube, though. So much. Thank you so much, Java. I'm working on getting my 2000 back. I've been setting openings. Didn't give us arena. We gotta hit all the goals. Otherwise, kind of defeats the purpose of the goals. I know it is. It's such a terrible bishop. I have to, like, fix it. I really do. This is a terrible position. I totally messed up. This is why I'm studying my openings. You know what I mean? I really do like the idea of this, so I just literally open that shit up. But I like the idea of connecting pawns, however. If we do this, they go here. That. I don't really like that. Well, actually... This, that. Yeah, we're gonna take like this. And then we're gonna start moving that piece. Okay. Dude, chess is too annoying with the blunders. Okay, we have more time. You're solving your cube? But yeah, anyways, this game specifically, their target was b5. Our target is c3, but it's easier for them to get there because of the other pieces are aligned. That's why I was going for this pawn break to open up position so we can have more movement because we have the bishops, the two bishops, they have the two knights, and knights are better in closed positions because they can hop around. Just FYI. This, that. We're not going to take too long because there's concerns. I don't think it's that people don't understand. I think that it's because you don't realize it's a 10-minute game, and 10-minute games leave very little room for plans. So, you know, in case you didn't notice. I do like something like that, truthfully, and then perhaps even take like this. I'm gonna not take too long on this. Yeah. Yeah, it's very easy to, it's very, very, very easy for people to talk. Very easy. But not everything is the same, you know? To say that in a classical game is very different than saying that in a rapid 10-minute game. Very, very, very freaking different things. In case, some of you didn't notice that. Like, miles different, truthfully. I do like possibly playing this, and then we could even play this, but of course if they take like that, that's not the best either. Yeah. I'd like this, but then they're gonna play this. So our best bet is possibly just playing this and locking the position down. However, that is also very risky. Take like that. They take like this. So let's think about this. If we take like that, correct, they could play that, but then we would kind of get in, and that would be really nice. Should I? Yeah, I think that would be nice if we just get our king involved more. I don't mind that. But I don't have a lot of time to think about it, so I just have to do it. You know? That's the thing. Oh my fucking gosh. I missed something very important. I missed this. I can't believe I missed that. Well, I can, because I'm rushing, so that actually makes a lot of sense. But you know what? Screw it. We're gonna play this. We're not letting them take that knight. Because I rather hold on to this pass pawn. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, absolutely. It's very different. I don't know why they played that. Okay, whatever, dude. We're gonna run to that pawn so we can grab this pass pawn. This is actually not that bad for us. Now that I'm like looking at it. Because their knight is all the way in the corner. And We can take this pawn, and it's actually not bad. You know? And now we have multiple pass pawns. Yeah. Let's see. Their pass pawn can actually do some damage to us, so we're gonna have to, you know, do this. Take that. I don't mind this either, unless there's something I'm missing. That. This. Okay, let's see. As long as there's not a check that I'm missing somewhere, I think we should be fine. That. Okay. This. Let's just fucking push. Okay. This. As long as I don't like somehow, which I hope's not the case. Actually, I don't mind this either. Okay, we have 1 minute left. We need to play. I don't know. I just need to play. I don't know. Okay, this. They play that. Sorry, this. That. We don't actually have a lot of time to think about it. Should I take? And then this happens. That happens. Sorry, take. That happens. This happens. That happens. That. Okay, I'm taking. Shit. It doesn't work for us. It literally doesn't work for us. Looking at it now. Unfortunately, it doesn't work. Yep, they saw it. Unfortunately. Let's do this. Yeah, that's... Can't do anything about it, unfortunately. This. Nope, I didn't. I didn't have enough time to think it through, unfortunately. I should just went there. Yeah, there's nothing I can do here. It's over. Chess is hard. Dude, like, I I gotta stop playing 10-minute games. Like, yeah, I didn't think it through. I didn't have enough time to think it through. That's literally why. It does work? Where did it work? Like, those aren't the moves that I'd be playing if I actually had more than 5 seconds to figure out endgame. Unfortunately. I didn't, like, see that. D4 after queen check. There was D4. I'll look at it after. I was actually rushing it, so I didn't see that. My bad. I'll check afterwards. Yeah. Oh, nice, Nando. Well, it doesn't matter if you all saw it. All that matters is if I saw it because I'm the one playing the game. Just in case you guys didn't notice. Yeah. All good. I'll live. You know? So did a load of others. Yeah, that's... I don't... what's the point of saying that? I'm just, like, actually curious, because I don't really get it. That happens. That happens. People see things all of the time when they're not the ones playing. It was a simple... That doesn't... What? What? It doesn't matter how simple something is. That's not the point. The point is that when you're under time pressure, you're tunnel visioned, you guys. Do you know what tunnel vision means? It means that you're actually not seeing a lot of things because you're rushing. It's like not rocket science, FYI. But congratulations, somebody doesn't make the best choice when they're under pressure versus you who's eating your fucking hot Cheetos and watching from the sidelines. Very different type of chess. I can't believe I even have to say that. It's pretty unhinged. Anyways. Da, 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 da. So, yes, my rank is incorrect. You should message chess.com and tell them to lower my rank. Tell them how it's incorrect. Oh yes, hot Cheetos. that what is it, red 40? That's jokes. Oh yes, definitely do that. Tell them all about the incorrect rating that, you know, a streamer you have watches. I'd love to hear all about it. I haven't watched Shogi. Dude, some of you here should, like... No, I won't say it. It's too mean. It's too mean, I won't say it. Even though some of you deserve it. Oh, maybe I could have played something like this and I would have been totally fine. I wonder. I saw some of you here should not have kids. Actually, it's like not the worst thing to say, but like seriously. Well, every time they're gonna make a mistake, you're gonna be like, I saw that. Oh my god, I saw that. How did you not see it? You're so useless. Shouldn't have never been born. It's such a like brain dead way of thinking, truthfully. Okay. I'm gonna keep thinking here. I can play that, and then I can play this, and then I can certainly play that as well. But let's think. Let's think. Okay, one sec. Sorry, give me a second to just think this through first. Just a sec. This, and then I don't mind something like that, but our night is going to be another world, so maybe that's not the best either. But truthfully, I don't exactly mind just keeping our pieces here. And then doing something. Well, actually, they could play that. Yeah, let's play this. Left hand man. Okay. So I'm thinking instantly of playing. How about something like this? Or do you guys think that, a part of me feels like what would be even better is just bringing the queen over? But I don't really like that. Like, I want the queen to actually no, that works perfectly. We don't need to. Yeah, let's bring it over. I think we're totally fine here. And then we can totally, you know, bring the bishop here so it's stronger. Yeah, you know, I might consider going back to 1510 if, hear me out, if I can. Sorry, give me a second. We're gonna play this first. If I can find games. Maybe. Okay, I kind of like this move. And then I also like... I like a lot of things, actually. But let's think. Hey! Oh my god, Botas. Botas! Raid, thank you. I mean, I want to play something like this, but then I feel like I don't like my bishop there. Maybe even that's not the worst, but I don't also like that either. Sigh. Decisions. But hey, thank you so much for the raid. Hello, everybody. How's it going? How is it going? Good to have you guys here. Let's go ahead and just exchange since we're up quite a bit of material. Well, whatever. Not quite a bit, but you know, you guys get it. Welcome, welcome. We are trying to get back to 2000. Yes. Romanian schnitzel raid. That's jokes. Big stream for a reason. Oh, yeah, definitely follow Botas live. What was the stream? What was happening today? I'm really curious. Okay. Give me a sec here. I just want to keep at it. Just want to exchange everything at this point because I don't want to run out of time. They're fighting? Why? What was up with that? Like, what's going on here? Why the fights? Okay. This, that, okay. I think I know what we can do here. We're gonna go ahead and play this, and it's gonna force an exchange here. And then play this. And then what comes after that is the question. Sorry guys, I'm just trying not to lose on the clock because I've been really bad with that recently, and working a little bit on fixing that at the moment. I do like the idea of also just... What if we just bring this here? Like, I think that this would not be the worst. However... I gotta like actually make some moves because I'm literally gonna lose if I keep screwing around with the clock. Owens, thank you for gifting. What's Andrea's rating at the moment? Oh, I'm definitely worried about the clock for good reason, you guys. I have very bad luck with the clock because I'm slow. It's sad, really. Very sad, actually. Okay, well, this is actually kind of interesting. What if we play this and then that? You know what we also need to do? We need to bring our pieces in. Okay. I mean, I do like this as well. But then I don't. What if we do this? Okay, we're gonna keep going with the clock. I don't want to run out of time. I really don't. Like, I can't lose another freaking game. You know? 1987 Rapid. Okay, actually, that'd be a perfect matchup. Okay, what's the best? Like, I like the idea of just putting one here, and then... Truthfully, I don't know. I also like the idea of this very much. But then, like, we take over that, and then they're just gonna, you know, exchange, and it's not too fun. It's kind of a pain. Hey, if you guys can get her to play against me, I'm down. That would be fun. Tour? Well, you guys have a good, you know, idea of what my background is over here. I have a ukulele, but I can't play it. I was thinking of learning since I have it. Okay, this is interesting. I see the idea here, really do. So what am I gonna play here? Like, I want the bishop to be better, you know? Just a better bishop. Like, and I like this, and I like that all of this is doing, truthfully. Although, we do need to play this first, I would say. Because I don't like this push. Like, it might make sense to... Actually, I don't really know. I have 3 minutes left, and I'm freaking out. I don't like it. How can we take advantage of the pin? That's the question. You know? Okay. Play this, and then I don't mind that. And then, let's see. I don't mind... Well, actually, this is a little bit annoying. So, let's see. We have two Let's do this. Wait, I can't do that. I have to play this first. Oh, what am I? I'm totally tripping, actually. We're totally fine here. We play this, and then 2 bishops is kind of annoying. Oh, although there is this possibility of a fork here, and I don't like that. So we're gonna go ahead and not fall into a fork. That's what we're gonna do. I like this, and then if we go there, I think we're fine too. Let's play that. Should I get the rook? No, I think I'll be fine. Truthfully, I think we're gonna be fine. Let's do this. Sweet for me. And then I like the idea of this. If they play that, well, we'll see actually, but let's play this first. And then, do I want to play this? That way I can keep that file closed off. That's actually not the worst idea. However, I also like this a lot. I'm gonna go ahead and play that. Yes, it's not bad. This is a good song. Someone who wants to live forever. Okay. How are you, Brad? Is this okay? Can I play this? Whatever, we're gonna have to. I have not enough time. My coffee black and my bed. 3. Okay. Me. Well, I like something like that, truthfully. But of course, I don't have too much time to think about it, so I do want to play something like this as well. Let's see. No, I'm gonna play this safer. And I'm scared. This is scary. For me. I'm scared. I think we're good. We're gonna figure out a way. For sure. I have 17 seconds, man. I hate this. In California. Do this. I guess I could have also just played this. That wouldn't have been the worst. Oh, are you here? Okay. Oh my gosh. That was a misclick. Whatever. That's ridiculous. Let's just do that. And then that, and then that. And then this, and then that, and then that, and then that, and then that. And then just this, and I don't know what's going on. Okay, we went on time. Let's go! That would have been really bad if I lost that. Hey, thank you, Bill. Thank you. I think there was a mate, and I missed it. I'm pretty sure I saw a mate at some point after I made a move. Let me see. I was somewhere... Okay, mate in 6. Okay, we had mate in 8. Okay, we had mate in 2 here. What's the mate in 2 here? Let me see. I think it could have possibly been check. They have to take? Well, they don't have to take. Wait, what the hell is the mate? This is complicated. Well, I see queen d2, but then... it was just this, I think. So that... And then just this. That's... No, wait, what the fuck? What is it? I thought that was mate. Oh, they can take that. It's just... That's not mate. It's not queen d2. What is it? Before I take the bishop. Oh. Well, there's no mate. Well, there's mate in 5. Mate in 3. Okay, so yeah, here what I saw was, and I totally made this mistake. I don't know why I did that. What I saw was this. And then they go here. I don't get it. This, that, that's still not... Where the hell's the mate in 3? They can just take the bishop. You know, I'm just gonna put this on because it's pissing me off. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. You had mate in 1? No, I didn't have mate in 1. There's no mate in 1 here, one move earlier. There's only mate in 6, mate in 5, and mate in 3. So, bishop d6. Oh. Bishop d6. e5. This. And then, there you go. I see. Wow. Well, that's not actually the easiest to see because there's so many possibilities of the checks. I miss winning the queen. Where? Because I don't remember where I missed winning the queen. What move was it? I'm curious. They just want us to exchange. Truthfully, exchanging wouldn't have been bad. Good luck on your road to 1,000. Like, I like to be annoying with the knights, but maybe that's not the best. You know? Like, I don't see the winning queen move. Oh, I see it now. It's right here. Oh no, it's not right there. The hell is it? They can just take that. Huh. Hey, what's up, Lamb? How you been? I don't see it. This game was hard. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh, we reached all of the goals. I guess we're having an arena tomorrow. And then game queen versus queen. Well, I don't know if that was winning because I did see that, but like, I didn't look like winning to me. Right? No, no mate in one missed. Just mate in 3. I'm gonna drink my matcha. Forgot about it. I got so into these games. Oh, the D4 move? Okay, yeah. Apparently I missed a winning move. Apparently I missed last game. Winning move. Right here. Really annoying. So go away. Okay, there you go. Right here. I didn't miss this. I didn't see it at all. I was rushing. That's really freaking annoying. That's really annoying. I cannot believe I missed that. That sucks. Yeah. But listen, I was panicking, but I had more time. I shouldn't have panicked. Ugh. Whatever, man. I'll live. If you're like below 1,000, you're definitely blundering. You gotta focus on board vision. I'm gonna do something like this game, because why not? Literally, why not? What's stopping me from playing B5? I like this. It's fun. You got some fun moves going on here. We can play that, and then we could... Well, that's really annoying, actually. Let's think here. This. And then... Let's see. I like this. Ooh, you know what? This would be kind of fun, too. Because I'm not gonna help him. But I would like something like that. But this is like a little crazy of a game. Whatever. It's not a problem. Oh, yes, it could be a problem if they play that. Are you kidding me? I just like called it, dude. Screw this. Okay. We're gonna do this. And then we're gonna have to figure out the bishop, I guess. Play that, and then I don't know. That, maybe move this here. No, that's also terrible, by the way. By the way. Alright, buddy. Okay. This, that. But I kind of want to keep that bishop, so I don't really feel like playing that either. And I don't really like this pin. It's a little annoying to me. You know? So, yeah. Let's do it. Uh-oh. Okay. This is maybe a little bit of an oops on my end, truthfully. Let's do that. Whatever. Why don't we go ahead and take this first if we're gonna play like that? I like that. Then this. Haha, this is a crazy game. Honestly, it's jokes. This. Okay. Actually, I don't really mind this. This is kind of fun. Let's hope it continues being fun. You know? You have a goal to be Hikaru. Good luck. Good luck with that. Praying for you. Cool. This is. We'll see how this goes. Stop taking drugs opening. That's kind of annoying. But let me think. Okay. A little scary, I'll say. But let's see. Okay. That's really fucking annoying that I don't have to take that. I just realized that. Okay, we take this. Yeah, that's really annoying because... Sorry, give me a sec. Because we have to do this. And then I feel like we just lose a lot of pieces, so this is actually terrible for us. My little dark age. Yeah, we have to take. Whatever. I'll live, I guess. Be annoying, but we'll be fine. I'll be fine. Oh shit, I won't be fine. I don't know, guys. It's looking kind of like I'm screwed. I don't see a way out of this. Oh, so sad. I'll keep looking, but I don't really. My little dark age. I'm trying to think of what we could possibly do. There's nothing to extend it besides. It was a good game. It's definitely over. Definitely over. We just sack everything now. Call it a day. Ta-da! It's over. Now we resign. Call it a day. Call it a day. It's mate and 1. There's no delay in mate and 1. Yeah, I think I might go back to 15-10. 10-0 is just not enough time for me at the moment. Once maybe I get a little bit better with openings, we could consider 10-0 again, but I might just need to make it work. That's what I'm seeing at least. You know? Da, da, da. Yeah. I probably am rushing the openings a little bit, which is not the best. Burn the page. What if this, that? Yes, why not? That might be a little fun, I think. We play this. Then they play the other one we sack. Wait. That's not the best though. Unless it is. Yeah, should I really be giving a game like that right now? I don't know. I don't know actually. Maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should just the problem is their bishops are their defend, so I don't feel like that's the best idea, truthfully. We'll go ahead and just take. Yeah, just take. Is it really worth giving up a whole piece for it? I mean, I guess. Each their own. Sad to see you go. We could do this. They'll go here. Yeah, screw it. We're gonna take like that. Crawling back to you. Good song. Okay. What control? Good question. What kind of time control should we do tomorrow? I'm actually a little interested to hear this. Sorry, give me a sec. This. A little scary. We can be together. Sad to see. Quite the build-up on this side. I just realized I'm up a whole piece. Not even... I'm like not completely there. We had a few. I like the pen. Let's do the pen. Is there a mate that I'm missing here? They just gave up their queen. Thank you. Yes. It's mate and one. What the hell are you talking about? Why are you scaring me like that? I did not see a single thing, dude. But it's mate and 13 for me? Ha 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 ha. Yep, bishop was pinned. That was the idea here. Yeah, he thought they had bishop takes F6. Ha ha ha. Yeah, it's a little funny. So wait, what are we doing tomorrow? I mean, we might want to do bullet in case that way people can actually play me because 10L doesn't allow everybody to play. That's the trade-off. Sound. You must have not seen too many 1900s if you think that was the worst. Ah, that's jokes. Sorry, 1 sec. It's super funny. Do I want to play that? I don't know if I want to play that. I kind of want to play that. I mean, I usually do play this. Wait, why the hell did I play this? I wasn't paying attention again. Ugh, that's so annoying. Okay, we play this, that, and everything happens. Let's do it. Uh-oh. I played the wrong order. I'm just trolling at this point, clearly. That's literally what's happening. I'll be safe and sound. Alright, Ever, let's have some fun with it. We'll do this, and then... Actually, we can also totally do this. Play that, and then they must move. Play this. Yes, yes, yes. We do this. We do that. Oh, fuck. My bad. That's also not very good, is it? See and take you where you wanna be. Whatever. My bad. Be safe and sound. Yeah, oops. Whoops. Quite the oops, I would say. Alright, we're gonna do our best here and just, you know, have some fun with it. Safe and sound. This. That. Safe and sound. We'll go ahead and play that. I'm resigning. I'm resigning. I messed it up. I am getting a little bit of a brain fog from too much chess though. Yes. Your first, uh-oh, bad first game impression. Terrible first game impression. terrible. Honestly, I just played the wrong opening. I didn't mean to do that. Again, I did the same thing. I don't know why I keep doing this, but here we are. Now, this is the right one, by the way. This is the right one. Not the knight on c6. That was really stupid. I must admit. But all's good, all's good. We'll live. You know? Now I like this one. I get to actually redeem myself in this position. Because it's like what I was trying to play. The Panof, not the... Well, actually, this doesn't even consider the Panof. Why is this not considered the Panof? What's the difference? It's interesting, actually. This. I like this opening. It's actually a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Oh, bet. Okay, I still don't mind this actually. So let's keep going. We might need to decide which side to castle on though. I want to say this, that. Hmm. Okay. I'm kind of curious what they're trying to do here. I do like this. But I do think it might make sense for us to... Ah, screw it. Let's play this. Doesn't matter what makes sense, what doesn't, truthfully. Okay. They wanted to exchange? That surprises me. I don't know why. Just, I guess, because they're down a pawn. Okay, before... Nah, let's castle. We'll be fine. Guys, we're safe. We've castled. Yeah, the long-term weakness can be really, really, really difficult. I've lost games like that in this opening. It's definitely worth, like, really knowing what you're doing, which, truthfully, there are times I don't. But, you know. We'll see. We could play... You know what? Like, I also liked having the bishop pair. I think that would be really freaking cool. So, let's try that. Yeah. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. Okay, whatever. Let's do that. I want to move out of the way so we could play this. Okay, so I see their goals. I see the goals. But, you know what? I'm still not too phased. I might be eating my words soon, but yeah, I'm not too phased at the moment. I don't mind this. And then if they take, you know, we can always just move our rook here and then push this up if needed. That would create kind of a weak e-pawn, but maybe that wouldn't be the worst. Makes me complete. Wait, is there some sort of... There is. Sure, here you go. Take it. And then... Something to be... I do like this now. Not today, no. Been dreaming. Oh no. Oh wait, I'm good. What am I tripping about this time? We'll take the 7th rank. You have the same bullet rating? Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, dude, I went. Oh, yeah, dude, I was 15. No, I hit 1600 and then I always go down because I start losing to the clock. So that's never good. Time for what? Oh, for the arena tomorrow? It'll be 4 p.m. Eastern time. We'll win this game though. I didn't. What won? 2-1? Oh, I don't want to do 2-1. Truthfully, I'll think about that, but maybe we'll see. Somewhere only we know. We'll do this. I just hope I don't get screwed over the night or by the night. Oh, I have no clue. Why don't we go? Where? Okay. Wait, that's kind of annoying. I don't like that. The hell? Okay. We go. I feel like I might get trapped and I need to be careful about that. You know what I mean? Like, we need a more active piece. We maybe should take like that. And then we could absolutely play that. Of course, they're gonna play this, and I don't really like that, so... Yeah, let's play this. I just don't want to, like, I don't want to make this bishop useless. Every single time I have a feeling of, like, oh, this piece is, you know, gonna probably get pinned. It's gonna, this is gonna happen, that's gonna happen, it happens. No, don't cancel it. I'll consider 2-1. Actually. 2-1 might not be the worst. Okay, maybe we'll do 2-1 tomorrow. That way everybody can get a chance to play. It's not the worst plan. Somewhere only we know. I'm gonna do this. That. Okay. I just want to make sure I don't somehow get like, you know. Like honestly, I'm not the biggest fan of letting them take that. So let's see. But let's see. Maybe I could have played that better, but let's see. Oh, I want to say this, but then they can play that. Actually, I think that's also kind of fine. Right? Gosh, I hope. I hope I'm not messing this up. Hmm. Whatever. I think this is good. Okay. I mean, I like that. I just don't want to keep getting checked. That's what matters to me. Because I guess they have this, and that's not that good either. And then we have that. Yeah, I feel like we can just exchange here. It's not the worst idea. Or we can play this, let them play that. No, let's exchange. Yeah, let's exchange. And then I think, you know, just pushing this pawn's not the worst idea either. Let's see. Do this. Truthfully, I don't think we really need to. But let's see. Okay. I think I could have just taken it and pushed. Truthfully, that would have like went far. Um, let's just play. Oh fuck, I wasn't paying attention. Oops. I was not paying attention. Now I'm just trolling. And that's not good either. Yeah, my bad. I'm not good at rushing endgame, unfortunately. This. I want to say that, but maybe even this. I don't know. I hate rushing things. This. But I don't like that either. I don't think that that would be good. Yeah, I fucked it up. Oh well. Yeah, let's do this. And then that. And now I'm screwed. It's not a draw. I fucked it up big time. I'm done. I'm so annoyed. Truthfully, I keep like messing it up so badly. It's so infuriating. So annoying. It's over. Them like I cannot with myself sometimes. Them like ugh. Oh well. Oh shit. It's over. I messed it up. I'm not okay. I'm so annoyed. I can't rush Endgame. I can't. Like, it's too hard for me. Did you not win the queen on purpose? Yeah. I thought I had something. I just didn't have time to calculate it. Yeah. Oh my gosh. It definitely was by big mistake, and I realized that after. I need to play longer games. I don't really have enough time to calculate it, so I have to play on intuition a lot of times with 10-0, or else I run into major time trouble, unfortunately. Yeah, I could have honestly, like, just kept those, you know, pawns, and I would have been fine. Yeah, it is easy if you study it. Anything's really easy if you study it. So, just gotta, honestly, make time to study the endgame stuff, and the opening stuff, and the tactics, and the, you know, the pawn structures, and... Yeah. I know, I should also study openings and tactics. Work on the pattern recognition. Yeah. It's on the list. It's on the list. Believe it or not. We're gonna keep practicing. And we are, but I gotta take it one step at a time. Plus 10-0 is bullshit anyways, so whatever. Like, literally, you reach endgame and then you have to rush it, and it's just all luck-based because you or your opponent are gonna blunder first, and then that's how that works. Bullshit. Anyways, I'm done for the day. I'm gonna go work on some other stuff now, but hey, was fun. Alright, guys. I go now. Was fun. Was fun. I'm in the process of studying, so you know, hopefully soon endgame improves as well. I was completely winning, but that's literally my theme. I'm completely winning in a lot of games I mess up, so whatever. That's chess. Okay, take care guys. Bye everyone.